All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashat, the house of David. I'm Ayashatat, men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. Salvation belongeth unto you, and you alone. All right? Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this quick lesson, Lord willing, be uplifting and edifying unto the body. All right? I'm going to go here into the book of Sirach, otherwise known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 29 and verse 1, and it reads, he that is merciful will lend unto his neighbors. All right, so he that is merciful, all right, will lend unto his neighbors. If you have the means, all right, to help a neighbor, all right, your brother in the faith, brother of your nation, all right, hey, it is a requirement of you. All right. You are to bear one another's burdens. Okay. Whether, and that's to an extent. Okay. I'm not saying that you, and the scriptures aren't saying that you are to take on a man's household. All right. Fully. But if a brother is in a time of need and you have the means to help him, Salakia. If you have the means, to help a brother in his time of need, all right, that is something that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai looks kindly on, okay, because essentially Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has put you in a position to be able to help your fellow neighbor, all right, those who believe after the same faith as you, those who are on one accord with you, all right, in the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get this. This is going to be the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 2. Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach. All right, so fulfilling the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, hey, is love thy neighbor. All right. And loving your neighbor is not just in word, it's also in deed. All right. It's in deed to help a brother when he's down, help a sister when she's down. Okay. Once again, you are not to take on the man's whole household, for an extended period of time. Okay. Because the scriptures say if a man don't work, he don't eat. All right. Roughly paraphrasing scripture. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get it. This is going to be here in the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 3, and verse 10, and it reads, for even when we were with you this week, we considered you that if any would not work, neither should he eat. All right. And we know this is a multifaceted scripture. All right. But hey, if you don't work, you don't eat. All right. So if a man's not working for his family and for his household, all right, how can he expect to take care of his household? Okay. So this is one of those things that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given us commandments on. All right. This is a way to live. All right. Having brotherly love within our tribe is to bring us closer together to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. These are the very things that are necessary to heal and mend our nation and to be obedient unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's laws, statutes, and commandments that he has set up for our nation. Okay? Ultimately, which is going to play throughout the whole world. Okay? Because Adawan Arataza, Lord willing, we are of that number. Our nation, all right, is a nation of righteousness, obedience, respect, renown. All right. As the lesson I did yesterday, he said, you are what? All right. He gave us the ability to be sovereign. Okay. And with that ability comes a responsibility. First and foremost to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and to our nation. Okay. Going back to the book of Sirach, otherwise known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 29, and continuing on verse 1. And he that strengtheneth his hand keepeth the commandments. Right. Hey, you keep the commandments by showing that brotherly love. All right. Being a helper of a brother. All right. Understanding that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has commanded us. All right. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that. All right. This is going to be here in the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 39. And it reads, and the second, let me start at 38. And it reads, this is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. All right. So loving your neighbor, is like loving yourself. All right. That brother or sister who is of your nation. All right. That believes and attempts. All right. Tries with faith, honesty, truth, and sincerity to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. To do the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. Is going to have the betterment of the nation in their mind. All right. To please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the betterment of our nation. To follow after the law, statutes, and commandments is the best to the best of your ability. Let's go back to 38, and we're going to start again. This is the first and great commandment. This is the first and great commandment. Okay. And the second is likened unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. All right. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, on these two commandments hang all the law. All right. To love thy neighbor, we are to love Yahweh Bashem Yahushai first and foremost. This is what he has given us. He has given us the ability. He has given us the ability to think, speak, breathe, live, push forward his name, to hold his majesty and his glory that we speak is the very name. Not every nation can partake of that. Not everyone can have what we have. All right, so understand. I'm going to go ahead and read the book, continuing on in Matthew. While the Pharisees were gathered together, Yahushua asked them, saying, what thinkest ye of a Mashiach? Whose son is he? They say unto him, the son of David. All right. And understanding that the lineage, all right, the lineage of Yahushua, goes back to King David. All right. As you can find that in the book of Matthew. As you can find that in the book of Matthew, chapter 1. Okay. He saith unto, verse 43, he saith unto them, how then doeth David in spirit call his Lord, saying, Yahweh said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool. All right. And ultimately because Yahushua is the lineage of David. You see, I brought this out for the brotherly love. All right. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua continues still to show that brotherly love. All right. King David, the lineage of King David. This was all King David following the laws, statutes, and commandments, putting forth and bringing forth and showing, all right, giving a physical example of that heritage, that continued as we are the Bayashadabadat, all right, as we are in the lineage of King David, the lineage of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai first and foremost, all right, but it was through King David's promise that Yahweh gave him that we are able to continue these things, because he sent his only begotten son, Yahushai, to be the savior of the nation for the nation of Israel, that he has given unto us. So it is that which we should hold faithful and hold true, all right, and abide in brotherly love, okay, whether it be through a deed, whether it be through financial deed, whether it be through counsel, all right, these are the things that are precious unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, his brotherly love, his laws, statutes, and commandments, okay. Back in the book of Sirach, chapter, otherwise known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 29 and verse 2, and it reads, lend to thy neighbor in time of his need, and pay thou neighbor, pay thou neighbor again in due season, all right? So hey, you're not just supposed to take from a brother, not just supposed to take from a sister, but hey, whatever time frame you agreed upon, hey, have it back within that time frame. If something happens, bring it up to the brother or sister. Don't just shy away from them. All right. Bring counsel. All right. Bring counsel and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. Bring that to the forefront. Anything your needs. All right. Because it's not the body's job to fulfill your desires. All right. You are supposed to work for your needs, and if you fall short, hey, the body will provide through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Continuing on, keep thy, verse 3, keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt always find the things that is necessary for thee. Right? Hey, if you always keep your word, if you are a man of your word, a woman of your word, all right, through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, the ability to have help in that time of need, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will continue to provide, okay, because you're a man after your word, you're a woman after your word. You're letting your yea be yea and your nay be nay, all right, because this is what you said. All right. If you agreed upon a time, if you agreed upon anything, whatever it be, whether it be a time that you're supposed to help a brother or sister and something didn't come out, something didn't come up that was of importance, that was time sensitive or an emergency or something. If you told a brother you were going to be there to help him, all right, be there to help that brother. All right. If you said you were going to be able to lend this brother that and you have it, don't let Satan get in your ear, or don't let your woman get in your ear, or anybody get in your ear about it. All right, do and keep that which you said you were going to do. All right. Slock it, let me get that. It's going to be here in the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 37. And it reads, but let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. All right. So do what you say you're going to do, and do what you say you're going to do, and do what you, it's like I'm getting tongue twisted. Do what you say you're going to do. All right. And when you say something, hey, remember and acknowledge that you said it. Confirm. All right. Stand on stand on faith and stand on integrity in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, because we are to have integrity. We are to carry ourselves in a different manner. Okay. I'm going to read from verse 3 again, and it reads, Book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 3, keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt always find the things that is necessary for thee. Many when a thing was lent, then reckon it to be found, and put them to trouble that helped them. All right. So this is when you don't keep your word. When you don't keep your word, guess what? It comes trouble. All right. It comes trouble because you're not a man or woman of your word. All right. Verse 5, till he that received, he will kiss a man's hand. Right. We've all had somebody in our life, all right, that, oh, I need this, and they'll do whatever at the point where you need it. All right. Well, they need it. They're kissing hand and kissing ass. All right. Doing anything it is until they get it. All right. Hey, and I've been guilty of it myself. Okay. Not understanding. All right. But that was my lack of knowledge. All right. That was my lack of knowledge and my lack of understanding. All right. So I called myself out on it first and foremost in times past. Okay. When I was in the world. All right. But continuing on, and for his neighbor's money, he will speak submissively. But when he should repay, he will prolong the time and return word of grief and complain of the time. All right. So, hey, here it is. A brother or a sister, lends to another brother or sister. And you said you were going to do and repay repay. All right. One time, okay, something happened. It's out of your control. All right. But what did you do to push forward? What did you do to get that man or woman that defense back, to give them that time back? All right. How did you go and help them? If they say it's okay, I understand something came up. I can do it next week. You're going to be here next week, right? And you say, yeah. But you keep on putting those brothers or sisters off, all right? And it's something that it's just because you don't want to do it, all right? You should have never agreed to it, all right? And you should have been honest in your communication, all right? Accountability all the way across the board is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai calls us to be, accountable. The truth and the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is accountability. All right. It's one of the core fibers. All right. One of the core fibers of our nation in faith. All right. To be accountable. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai called it out when Moses delivered it on the tablets. All right. On those stones. When we had it verbally, it was all accountability by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It was the testimony that was given unto us so we could be accountable. Okay, continuing on. Continuing on 5, and for his neighbor's money he will speak submissively. But when he should repay, he will prolong the time and return word of grief and complain of the time. If he prevail, he shall. If he, Salakia, prevail, he shall hardly receive the half, and he will count as if he had found it. If not, he have deprived him of his money, and he hath gotten him an enemy without cause. Right? Hey, you can turn a friend into an enemy behind the fence, behind a false communication. All right. You can turn a friend into an enemy. All right. You can cause division and you can cause rifts that go deeper than just you and his relationship, you and that brother's relationship, you and that sister's relationship. All right. You can turn a whole family against each other. All right. Behind a miscommunication. So how much more the people in the world? This is why we are to deal uprightly with each other. This is why Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has set these laws, statutes, and commandments in place. These things are the very core and the fiber to having the abundance of all things. All right? That we abide in brotherly love. Okay? Continuing on. Salakia, my eyes are messing with me. Enemy without cause. He payeth him in cursing. Continue on, verse 6. He payeth him with cursing and roilings, and found Salakia, and for honor he will pay him disgrace. Right. Hey, once again, turning families against each other, talking bad about a brother, talking bad about a sister. Why? Because you didn't live up to your word. Now that evil and that gal is found in your mouth about that brother or sister. And maybe that brother or sister is now talking truth about you. All right. But then lies room for what? Evil. All right. Because now that brother or sister might start getting angry. Okay. And now wickedness is starting to come out of that brother or sister's mouth. All right. So all this evil eye, towards your brother. It's no different how the northern and southern kingdom are divided and split right now. All right. It's just an example. We talk bad about one another. Judah shall vex Ephraim. All right. And that's exactly why, because we talk bad about one another. We didn't live up to our word. Essentially. All right. We didn't live up to the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So how much more should we do? How much better can we do? Being on one accord and understanding that you are for me and I am for you is what brings us back to being a nation. And that we stand in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. We do not deliver ourselves. We are not a nation that controls ourselves. We are a nation that is controlled and abides in the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Yahushai, and is the only thing that we need. You see, we understand the hierarchy and the order that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has set up. Everybody serves somebody. Not everybody serves Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Not every nation can serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? Even in servitude, there is an order. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has his nation for the other nations to serve. All right? The other nations have to serve the Israelites to be able to get the word and the blessing of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And it is us who have to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai perfectly so we can deliver the message for our nation first and foremost. All right? And to rule the other nations accordingly, as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has commanded in the coming times. Okay? Continuing on. Verse 7. Sirach 29 and verse 7, and it reads, many therefore have refused to lend for other men's ill dealings, fearing to be defrauded. Yet have thou patience with a man in poor estate, and delay not to show him mercy. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, hey, because one thing went wrong or one thing went bad, don't delay to show another man mercy. Don't delay, hey, to chuck that up and, as the world says, hey, charge it to the game. All right? Whatever funds you lost or whatever, whatnot, hey, don't worry about that. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to repay you. Okay? Verse 9, help the poor, all right, help the poor for the commandments' sake, and turn him not away because of his poverty. All right? Hey, so if a brother is sincerely, a neighbor sincerely tried and is trying to pay you back the money that they borrowed, all right, pay you back whatever it is, hey, whether it be whatever deed, all right, whether it be time or whatever, and sincerely, hey, tried and is trying to do it, hey, you can have mercy and say, don't worry about it. I know that you attempted. I know that you tried and you were sincere about it. How can I help you? All right? How can I help you? All right? Because we are to be in service of one another and bear each other's burdens. Okay? Lord willing, this has been an edifying, uplifting lesson. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachach Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayeshit Dabadat, the house of David. I'm Aya Shetad, with men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. To the next time, say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Wa Abal Babal. Shalom.